Hey guys. So today, fourth grade is going to be learning about a new artist. Your new artist is Wayne Thiebaud, just like the football player Thiebaud. And this is an American artist who is still alive and working today. So Wayne Thiebaud, like I said, his name is pronounced Thiebaud, was born in 1920, which makes him how old? Yeah, 100. He is 100 years old. His birthday was in November of 2020, so he just turned 100 years old in November. And yes, he is still alive, and he is still creating art today. So this year, he will be 101 years old. Wild. Okay, so I think he's pretty awesome. I think you guys are really going to enjoy learning about him, and I think you guys are really going to like his art. But I hope you guys did not come to art class today hungry, because you are going to be even hungrier after seeing his artwork. Okay, so he began his art career as a cartoonist and a designer before he became an art teacher in the U.S. Navy. In 1960, he became an associate professor and continued to teach students for nearly 20 years. So he was an art teacher as well as an artist. All right, so here's another one of his delicious looking paintings. While he was with the Navy, he spent time in New York when he was on leave, and he began painting the pastries and other American food that he would become known for. So while he was on a break from the Navy, he wandered around New York and was interested in the displays in front of the bakeries with the cakes and the pies and the desserts, and that was what started his interest in painting these. He was very interested in creating realistic paintings. He wanted his paintings to look real, and he did this by using thick paint in exaggerated colors. So what does exaggerated mean? What do you think that word exaggerated means? Well, I'll give you an example. Okay, so say your mom comes in and she's like, hey, I need you to be doing your homework for another couple of hours, right? And you're like, oh no, Mom, I have been on Maven for 100 hours already. Now, have you actually been on Maven for 100 hours today? No, right? It's an exaggeration, which means that it's kind of like a fib or something like that, that you're like to prove a point, like you've just been on it forever, right? So when we're talking about exaggerated colors, it means that the colors are like better than they look in real life. So too good to be true, right? So a key lime pie is exceptionally lime colored, right? Even more lime colored than it is in real life. Those colors are exaggerated. And we talk about that thick paint. So when he painted cakes, for example, he applied the paint like a baker would spread frosting. So some of the paint was so thick on his paintings, it looked like he had frosted the cakes with the paint. The food in his paintings look real enough to eat. And you guys are going to see later in the video how he talks about how when he saw those cakes and things in the display cases, it made him think of paint. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why he started painting the desserts, because to him, dessert frosting and paint go well together, right? To him, they seem very similar. Okay, so Thiebaud is sometimes grouped with the pop artists. Pop artists create art that is inspired by popular culture, so things that people would see every day. So, for example, Andy Warhol's soup cans, right? Everybody's seen a soup can, or comics, or things like that. So people thought that his art was similar to pop artists because he painted things that everybody was familiar with, like cakes and pies and gumball machines and ice cream sundaes, which apparently is spelled wrong. That's the wrong kind of sundae. Sorry about that. Wrong typo. But they actually think that he started his work before the pop artists, and they're going to talk about that a little bit in the video as well. And this is the video that I'm talking about. So I'm actually not going to play it on this video because it would make this one very long. I will link it for you, but I would like you guys to answer the following questions while you watch the video. And don't worry, I will copy and paste these into your Maven card so that you have them. Yeah, so that is about it for this video. This is just kind of your little introduction to Wayne Thiebaud. I'm going to make another video where I'm going to show you guys how to draw a few things from some 3D shapes. And then I believe next week I will link some YouTube how to draw videos to show you guys how to draw different desserts. I believe there's a cupcake, a pie, a donut. That might be all the YouTube ones. And then I will show you guys using these 3D shapes that you see here, how to draw like a birthday cake or a wedding cake, a slice of cake on a plate, and an ice cream cone. So you have that to look forward to in the next video. Actually, the next video is going to be this one, where I want you guys to learn a little bit more about Wayne Thiebaud, answer these questions, and then watch the video where I'm going to show you guys how to draw some cool stuff. All right, I'll check back with you later.